Alright, what's going on? So today we're going to be talking about a very popular kids YouTube channel known as Ryan's World. Ryan from Ryan's World is just getting too old. Like, I'm pretty sure he's 12 years old right now and about to turn 13 next year. And let's be completely honest, a 13-year-old is not going to be playing with toys or doing any kids content. That boy is going to be wanting to play like Fortnite, Call of Duty, and other video games. If you watch any YouTube shorts or TikToks, you will just see how uninterested Ryan looks during the videos. And so many people are pretty much saying, let him retire. And I find it incredibly funny because he genuinely does look like he's tired of doing all of it.
Whoa, it's a Red Titan comic book. I better put this back before it falls into the wrong hands. I know just the place. While I finish my superheroic cleaning, check out this clip. Ryan's World the movie, Titan University.
They need to let Ryan retire, man, because this is not it. He genuinely looks like he's bored out of his mind and would rather do something else, and it's just his parents are telling him to do it. And I saw this YouTuber make a YouTube video interviewing Ryan, but it's not actually interviewing Ryan, it's interviewing Ryan's World plus Ryan, if you know what I'm trying to say. We learn a lot of good things about Ryan's World and what's happening in the back, and also a lot of bad things.
YouTube production, we mainly handle it, and we produce over probably 10, 20 videos each week.
Each week?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not all of them has Ryan.
Yeah.
So you're wondering, but
Making 20 videos a week is just absolutely insane. That's so much work and commitment, and it's a good thing that Ryan isn't always featured in those videos, because if he was, that's pretty much child labor, and this man would be working a shit ton of hours for making 20 videos.
But the reason why we streamlined the work on the production was because we want to minimize Ryan's participation on camera. So we introduced animated characters who could take over some of the camera participation.
I believe them when they say they're trying to lower Ryan's participation in the YouTube videos or production or filming, because it would be extremely weird to see a 12-year-old, almost 13-year-old kind of playing with toys and doing skits that are very childish. Oh hey, I'm trying to hit 800 subscribers, and if you're enjoying this video so far, a like and subscribe would be absolutely amazing, and I'll love you forever, so consider subscribing.
Do you realize now, like growing up, like how different or special this situation was?
Yeah, I realized that my parents did like a lot for me, for the channel, for for me and my sisters as I grew up.
Was there a moment that it hit you, or you're still becoming aware of this? Because you're right now 12, 13 years old, if I recall.
12, yeah.
Like, was there a moment that you're like, oh, what we're doing as a family is different than other families?
Yeah. I like realized when like people recognized me and like, hey, you're Ryan. I just realized that we were famous off of it, and that it was a thing that people didn't normally do.
Yeah, but we want to make sure, the YouTube doesn't become just majority of Ryan's, daily life. So one thing we prioritize was his school work and his private life.
You know what? Good on the parents for prioritizing Ryan's childhood and just his private life, because that is extremely important. So let me know what you guys think about this, but I feel like the damage has already been done, because Ryan has been on YouTube since he was like 4 and he's 12 now. More than half of his life he's been on the internet creating content, and I feel like the damage has already been done. He hasn't had a real childhood.
Ryan, I'm also curious, you're on track to be a teenage billionaire doing YouTube.
That's actually crazy. This man is gonna be a billionaire at the age of like 13. That is unreal. He doesn't even know how much money he has or how much money he's making. He's making so much money, it's like generational wealth, maybe even like bloodline setting up type of wealth.
But I remember being your age and just changing my mind every day in terms of what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wanted to be an astronaut, then I wanted to be an NBA player. I'm curious, like, what do you want to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be like an animator. I think it's really fun to do because like the drawing, and then like at the end you get to see the whole thing and see what you've like worked on the whole time. And like sometimes I can see like the drafts first, and then after I can see like the full thing, and it's really cool to see how it changes over time.
Lil Bro is gonna be animating One Piece in the year 2050, but that's if he does actually become an animator, and if he does, I hope he does his own projects or his own works, because working on a YouTube video and animating yourself as a toddler would kinda be sad. But that's if he becomes an animator and still works on Ryan's World.
Is there a day where the YouTube channels will be fully animation? Like, Ryan, are you going to keep making YouTube videos, given your interest to be an animator and maybe go behind the camera, like as you get older?
I think I will keep going for a while, yeah.
Nah, the dad smiling after Ryan said he will keep going for a while just gave me some bad vibes. Or maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but like, you can tell that man wants to milk this for the rest of his life. He wants that generational wealth.
How do you guys think about the future of the channel, and how much of that relies on having a human component as your kids get older?
You know, one thing we're thinking about is we want to make sure we cater toward the existing fan, 5 to 8 years old, already our core demographic. But at the same time, Ryan's growing up, and then he has new interests. We want to cater toward his new interests as well, new field. So maybe we'll start a new one, and then this.
This is one of my biggest fears for Ryan's World, and Ryan especially, is that they're never gonna let him just be free, because at the end they said they might start maybe a new channel or something. It's like, bro, just let him decide what he wants to do and let him do what he wants to do.
Ryan's World channel, the existing one, maybe, yeah, like you said, animated character could take over a little bit, and we would probably start casting some other on-camera kid talents and then on-camera talents who could carry same essence that Ryan had. So we still harness the same connection we established through these past years with the fans.
They really just said as soon as Ryan gets too old for kids content, they're gonna make the entire channel animated and get new kid talent to play as Ryan's toy reviews or do that entire thing again. That's kind of weird.
Somebody would have asked, like, how much does Ryan get to keep of all this? The answer is 100% for
his TV series,
his TV series, and equity in the ownership as well.
The ownership of the percentage of the ownership of the company goes to his trust account too.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's good that Ryan's getting ownership, equity, and a lot of money from this, because he is the face of Ryan's World. Like, without Ryan, there is no Ryan's World. But I feel like it's actually the parents who are benefiting the most from this and not Ryan. Like, I'm not sure why, but it just feels like that.
Emma and Kate never done TV before with Ryan. Ryan's been doing 4 seasons of TV, but Emma and Kate never done it because they were too young. But when we came up with the script, we put big role with Emma and Kate because in 2 years we knew they're gonna be ready.
Yeah, and those are your twins.
Yes.
Who are
yeah.
7 years old right now.
Yeah.
How do you think about involving them in the content and the family business?
Well, when they grew up watching Ryan, right? And so they're always inspired by their older brother. And so, I mean, in the first few years, I kind of film them now and then, but it's kind of just like a vlog style. It's not anything, they're kind of like, I don't want to say background character, but they're kind of there sort of thing. But, once they reach a certain age, they told me they're ready to just start making videos where, like they can do it by themselves, without Ryan being in it, without, help of anybody else. And so, they really enjoy the whole process. They love watching themselves after. And I always try to make it fun for them. And the movie was also a big step for them.
So basically what you're telling me is as soon as you're old enough, you're gonna repeat the cycle again, and instead of Ryan, it's gonna be your twin daughters doing it? That is fucked. And the mom saying the daughter's already enjoying it or something around those lines is absolutely fucked, because what child isn't gonna enjoy getting free toys and unboxing those free toys? Kids enjoy almost everything. It's not a big shocker if they enjoy unboxing free toys. But that's gonna be it for me. If you guys enjoyed this video, a like and subscribe would be absolutely amazing. Peace out. Let me know what you guys think about this.